Yeah, hello and welcome back, guys. Today we are going to refactor our application, or we will enhance our application. We want to be able to add new animals to the list, and also we want to be able to delete a given animal from the list. To do so, we will make use of the HTTP verbs post and delete. For this, we will write an action. I think we should start today with the post action. Therefore, we will create a little form. I will show you something about the state of input fields. After we discuss the state of input fields, we will wrap the whole thing into an action. We will pass this action into a reducer, and in the end, we will be able to post new animals to our database. Our database is still the JSON server, and also then I want to give us the opportunity to delete animals from the list. To do so, we will simply apply a button. This button will hold an action, the delete action, and this action will correspond to the application by deleting it. Let's dive deep into the code today. I think everything has been discussed in the other tutorials. To do so, I will start and just have a simple, just to have a look at what is our standing today, because for me it's some time is gone. I worked on another project, but today I'm back into making this thing. So I will visit the local host. I changed the database for you guys. I need to restart the database because so let's restart the database. Hopefully, I think you should know how it works. Just visit the folder API server and then type something like JSON server seeds. I think I changed the seeds a little bit for just like 10 animals. I will show you directly in the code, because I want to, I don't want this long scrolling list, You can iterate over as many times as you want. But as I said in the previous video, there's an overflow problem here in the container. You need to solve it by CSS, but this is not the topic of our course, so I will not do it. For our React thing, it's enough that we can show the species right here. I also want to remind you that the species here is just a catchphrase, so it's not a really species. This is a problem we have in terms of semantics, but it's also solvable. So this is the state we have now. Or let me show you how I changed the seeds. To do so, where's my seeds? I guess, yeah. I just went into the API server, therefore in the file seeds.js, and in the seeds.js, as you can see, I changed the number of iterations over animals to be returned. Let's quickly check it in the browser just to make sure we all have the same stand now. Here in localhost 3000, you can see I have 10 animals now. These are my 10 animals. Okay. So here we go. Today what I want to do is right above this component, I want to create a little form. This form has a button. In this form I can enter details for a new animal. Let's say you are the manager of a zoo and there are coming new animals to your zoo, and you need to somehow bring them into your system, into your IT system. So it's pretty clear that we need something like an input form or something where we can provide a name. To do so, I will now go into my code editor here. And here in my code editor, I will create a new component. As you can imagine, this is the folder structure. I will improve the structure a little bit here. Let me check. Yeah, the browser is next to my editor, so we are pretty fine here. So this is our folder structure, And as you can imagine, because I want to apply an action with map dispatch to props function and using the Redux connect method, I consider my component to be a container. So I will go into the containers directory, and into the containers directory I will create a little file. Let's name it, yeah, not very precise, but it's animal add. You know, you could do something like animal add component, but yeah, add animal add. I will name it animal add as JSX. And to prevent our video encoding to take errors, I will stop and be right back.